Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hasnan Sleem and my group member is Shuaib Sardar. We are giving this presentation to Madam Zahra Khan, Department of Chemical Engineering, ComSats, Lahore. The topic of our presentation is cement industry. In this topic, we will explain what is cement, functions of cement, types of cement, manufacturing processes of cement, and factors involving to select these processes. First, I will explain what is cement. It is a material with adhesive and cohesive properties, or any material that binds or unites essentially like glue is cement. Actually, cement is a binder, a substance that sets and hardens independently and can bind other materials together. Cement is material obtained by burning an intimate mixture of calcareous and argillaceous materials at sufficient high temperature to produce clinker. These clinkers are then ground to a fine powder. Here two terms are used, calcareous and argillaceous. Calcareous is an adjective meaning mostly or partly composed of calcium carbonate, while argillaceous materials contain clay. Now I will tell you about functions of cement. The main functions of cement are to bind the sand and coarse aggregate together, to fill voids in between sand and coarse aggregate particle, to form a compact mass, and to level the surfaces. Now I will discuss the types of cement. Two types of cement are normally used in building industry, and these two types are hydraulic cement and non-hydraulic cement. First I will explain hydraulic cement. Hydraulic cement sets and hardens by action of water such as Portland cement. We know that Portland cement is the most common type of cement in general use around the world because it is basic ingredient of concrete, mortar, etc. In other words, it means that hydraulic cement is any cement that turns into a solid product in the presence of water as well as air, resulting in a material that does not disintegrate in water. So hydraulic cement bonds the aggregate to produce a building material that is strong, durable and can withstand the environmental effects. It is useful for the applications exposed to water. Now I will tell you about non-hydraulic cement. Any cement that does not require water to transform it into a solid product is non-hydraulic cement. So non-hydraulic cement needs air to set, as non-hydraulic cement must be kept dry in order to retain its strength. Two common non-hydraulic cement are lime, which is derived from limestone or chalk, and gypsum plaster. Now I will tell you about raw material used to produce cement. The important raw materials are calcareous materials which contain limestone, marble, chalks and marine shells, etc., which are a source of calcium oxide. The other important raw material is argillaceous material, which contain clay shell, slate and blast furnace slag, etc. They provide acidic components such as aluminates and silicates. The other important raw material being used is gypsum. Now I will discuss about the composition of raw material. The raw material contains 62% lime, 22% silica, 7.5% alumina, 2.5% magnesia, 2.5% iron oxide, 1.5% sulfur trioxide, 1% sodium oxide and 1% potassium oxide. Manufacturing process of cement. There are commonly two processes are used to produce cement. They are wet process and dry process. In wet process, the raw materials, often with high moisture content, are ground in water to form a pumpable slurry. In dry process, raw materials are ground and dried to raw meal in the form of a flowable powder. factors involving to select process. Basically, three factors are involved which specify that which process should be used to produce cement. And these three factors are physical condition of the raw material, local climatic conditions of the factory, and the price of the fuel. In Pakistan, most of the factories use wet process for the production of cement. Dry process needs excessive fine grinding and it is more suitable for the hard material. While wet process on the other hand is free from dust, grinding is easier and the composition of the cement can easily be controlled. Due to excessive use of wet process, we will discuss only wet process here. There are 5 stages in wet process. Number 1. Crushing and grinding of raw material. Number 2. Mixing the material in correct proportion. Number 3. Heating the prepared mixture in a rotary kiln. Number 4. Grinding the heated product known as clinker. And the last one is mixing and grinding of cement clinker with gypsum. Now I will show you a basic diagram of cement production system. In this diagram, first raw material is grinded, then the chemical reactions take place, and in the end we get cement. In this diagram, different steps of the wet process are shown. However, these steps can be well understood if we proceed with our topic, because in our topic we have explained each step in detail. First step of the wet process is crushing and grinding. The soft raw materials which we obtain is in different sizes and it cannot be processed. Therefore, the soft raw materials are first crushed into suitable size, often in 2 stages, and then ground in the presence of water, usually in rotating cylindrical wall or tube mills containing a charge of steel balls. Mixing of the raw material. The powdered limestone is then mixed with the clay paste in proper proportion, which contains 75% limestone and 25% clay. This mixture is finally ground and made homogeneous by means of compressed air mixing arrangement. The resulting material is known as slurry. The slurry, which contains 35 to 45% water, is sometimes filtered to reduce the water content from 20 to 30%, and the filler cakes are stored in storage bins. This reduces the fuel consumption for heating stages. Now that's all from my side. Now I will call my next group member, Shiv Sardar, who will proceed with the topic.